You want water?
I'll take a water.
Yeah, is there water?
No, bro.
Yeah, thanks, Richie.
The rain water.
Thanks, Richie.
No, there's no water. We have to wait till the rain.
Alright, bro. Like, you have to say that shit twice for me to have it get a reaction. You want a reaction from me?
His name is Ricardo.
Ricardo?
Yeah, Ricardo.
Why you actually catch that for one?
Clown Boys.
Is that Chris?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast that goes unnoticed.
Welcome back to the spot. Don't make it hot. We love you, even if you love us not.
And what's up? Welcome back to episode 33. Shout out to all the listeners right now, Spotify, YouTube. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to subscribe and turn all push notifications on.
Facts. We love you guys. All the new supporters, new subscribers, new followers, whatever it is. We love you. And today we have a returning guest, a special guest.
Hello. I'm back.
Whatever. Aimin.
Wait, do you want like your name to be like out there, or you just want?
To be honest, I don't know. Like, at this point,
Because I could just bleep that shit out.
yeah, just go by Aimin, honestly.
Oh,
Wait,
Aimin?
it's the same thing though. What the fuck? Why does it matter?
Like my students type shit. If they see my shit.
Oh.
Hey, you
So you want
forgot,
us to bleep
right?
it out?
Just Aimin, yeah, Aimin.
Alright, fuck it.
I got you. But yeah, it's like, how you feeling right now, bro?
I'm feeling good. I was telling him earlier that my head was like killing me because I like sub now. I'm a sub teacher, so today like all the students would just drain my energy, and you know how freshmen are.
Oh, you
all-
teach freshmen now?
I'm just a sub, so today I was subbing for freshmen.
freshmen?
Bro, substitutes don't teach, bro. You see what?
No, some teachers would leave work, and like since I'm like specifically English, if I'm subbing for an English teacher, then if she leaves work, I would have to like teach it or give it to the students. If not, then I just tell them to like, yo, like don't like move around too much. Just sit down and do your
Did they
shit.
be giving you a hard time? Because like, we all know how high schoolers could be, especially when there's a sub. Yo, there's a sub. Yo, say less.
It's just that they don't give me a hard time. It's just like, let's say they like to move around a lot, and like you can't like, let's say like administration like walks in, like you can't see them like going around, like, you know, walking around and
Yeah.
fucking shit up. So they have to like, so I always tell them like, can you guys just sit down? Like you guys can listen to music in your ears, but like just don't blast it. Don't run around the class, you know? Like I just have to keep doing that.
Damn, bro.
It's kind of like a adult daycare or like a teen daycare.
Yo, that's what it is.
Yeah.
No, now that I think of it, bro, we were low-key mad bad when we were in school, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure we made, like, teachers cry, teachers get tight. Like, I'm pretty sure, like...
Yeah, what do you mean by, like, teachers cry, though?
I like,
what you mean by that?
I remember fucking... It was this fucking teacher, bro. First, there was a whole
Don't say
situation...
no school or, like, names.
All right, so I'll call this teacher Miss N, whatever.
Okay.
But, like...
What year was this?
This year was sophomore year.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I'm pretty sure we talked about this before, but there was this teacher who like was mad fucked up to our class and shit. Like
Oh, okay.
yeah, like she was mad fucked up, and then like we had a situation where we snitched on her. Like, yo, why the fuck is she talking to us this way? Like, y'all need to like control her.
That's not even that, though.
Wait, what was it?
I one where, like, she actually cried, though. The teacher cried.
Oh, you're talking about the other Miss N.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay.
Yo, we were mad stupid, bro.
To be honest, there's so many teachers we made cry, bro. I'm being dead ass because we made that one that I'm talking about cry, and then we made her cry, and then like another teacher had to step in, and she had to like, yo, if you guys don't calm down, like you're gonna get kicked out of this fucking program, whatever it is.
Wait, so what the fuck happened?
So, I'll say it. So, basically, like, we were in a computer lab, and this happened mad long ago, like 2015, 2014, probably. No, 2015.
Yeah.
We were in a computer lab. We had like we all had the groups, and we were working like one document basically. And she was showing us. We had to all read with her. What is that shit? The Microsoft, the one with the graphs.
Microsoft
Excel.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I never.
Yeah.
I
So we
never-
were following her. So she was showing it as an example, bro. I don't know who did it. It was not me, but somehow I got detention too. But they kept messing around. Like they would like highlight the whole thing. Like they would black out the screen.
Or they would like type like curses and shit.
Like they would type curses. I'm not gonna say who.
Okay.
I think I know who did. I mean, it doesn't matter. I think like he was part of it, and Albin and Ali. But I was just like watching them do it.
Okay.
And then she was having a hard time, and I guess she just cried.
She started crying.
I think, yeah. And then we got snitched on, and then all of us got detention. Not the whole class, but like it was like a group of like 10 of us got detention.
Damn.
Yeah. And then when we got into detention, like This guy was just cheesing. Like bro, like I said before, the other podcast, bro, he was like, he didn't even care he got detention. Well, he did, but he would just smile. That's the thing. Like we were all like
right
there.
now.
Yeah, but we were all there, right? And then tell me how we were like, there was a small room, and there was a computer, and then the dean literally was like one room next to us. He goes, "You guys cannot touch nothing. You guys are here," and he was like yelling at us and shit. And then Ricardo goes out of nowhere, like, "Yo, how do you turn this shit on?" And he turns it on, and then the dean comes back yelling at us.
Bro, you was a bad motherfucker,
Like, yo, how
bro.
do you turn this shit on? And he was like
To be honest, I was just like, I look, he didn't like think before I like did shit. Like, I feel like
he
most of the
didn't care
time,
about the consequence.
like, I didn't think about the consequences, bro. Like, for example, we always go back to that story that when we were having the regions and stuff.
Oh yeah.
You guys probably saw it in the last episode, but I did mad dumb shit like that. Like, I didn't really think about the consequences and shit. But yeah, that's kind of bad, right?
Yeah.
That's mad.
I have a question. What's your like private or public? Like, what's your craziest high school experience that you've like witnessed or been a part of? The craziest, where like it's actually crazy too when you think about it till today.
You can say.
Yeah,
I'm
say.
still thinking mine.
I'm not gonna say who or what or when it happened or how I know this person, but somebody that I knew in high school, a teacher. I don't know.
Just say it, bro.
So a teacher showed a student their boobs.
What the
Like a
hell?
female teacher showed the student their boobs.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I never heard of that.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? Wait, but like how
You
and
don't remember this?
how and why?
Okay, I know what you're doing. Whatever.
No.
You don't remember this, bro?
Nah, what I remember.
No,
like,
you don't have to say no names or nothing, but
No. What I remember is that, well, like your friend or cousin, I forgot who. I know who, but I don't know if I forgot who he was to you, but he showed me like a bad video about it, like a teacher, like she was in the school, but I never seen her, but he was saying she's in the school, and he showed like a video like of like her having sex.
With the student?
No.
Or just,
like,
just in general?
I think they found it on like a 18 plus website.
okay, I didn't know that.
No, I swear.
Wait, what the fuck? So that's like two different. All right, so for you,
I actually remember that.
Wait,
Yeah,
so-
I don't know.
I didn't know
about
it was. I didn't know it was confirmed or not.
wait, so what the like? How and like why? Like,
So like the student like was doing bad in school and shit, and like I guess she tried to convince him.
oh my gosh, by showing the boobs, what the fuck? That's
Yeah, bro.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, off camera, we're gonna talk about this shit because I want to know what the fuck. But that's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
I can't get into more details.
All right,
What
for
about
me,
yours?
I think just the craziest things I've ever like seen was just like fights. 'Cause,
Fights?
Yeah, I mean that's not really crazy because everybody has seen fights, but just fights in my school.
Now, one crazy experience, bro, I'll never forget this, is that we were in like a business room where like it's mad computers, right? But there's a specific spot in the center of the room where there was a hole that would lead to the bottom. We didn't know where, right? So you know those big sticks that would like open the top windows that you put them in like a hole and then you pull down?
Yeah.
So one of my friends took it, and then the hole, right? We didn't know what it was, so we would like put it in and see how deep it was, right? And then we kept doing this, like not me, but like my friend, and I would like just watch him, and he would keep doing this, and then out of nowhere, like it just went like that, and then we were like,
Like something pulled it?
No, it's like we broke something basically,
Okay.
and then we were like, what the hell? And then we kept doing this, feeling something, and we felt someone like hitting it, like tick, 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 like hitting it, and then my friend goes, yo, someone's hitting you, yo, what the hell? And he starts like shoving that shit down, right? Wait, listen, it gets crazy. Wait, so and then we hear, hey, like that out of nowhere. And then we look at each other and then we go, oh shit. We pull it back up mad quick. We put it back and we all say like act like we're doing work. It was like 10 of us in the room. But only 3 of us participated in that. They came up with like 3 like deans. I think assistant principal came up. They were like, all right, who did that? They came in and they're like, all right, who did that? They were screaming. We were like, we were like A1 actors, bro. I swear, bro. We were like, what happened? We're doing our project. Like, and then they were like, they started investigating the room. Yeah, this is the stick. It has dust in it. They were like doing this type of shit. And I was just like, yo, what the? Like, I was looking at my friend like, oh shit. And then he goes, yep, this is the hole. And they found the hole, and then it leads down. He goes, we were hearing laughing, but none of us snitched, right?
Yeah.
None of us snitched. All right, Ricardo. So they got all of our IDs, but they couldn't do nothing because none of us snitched because we basically said it was none of us, but yeah, it was only one person that did it, and it was like 10 of us in the room. So they were taking us one by one outside, and then our teacher came and he was like telling us, yo, what happened, and we were like, yo, we were like, this is what the made up story. So we were dragging it across, and then it just slipped down to the hole. Like we were dragging the stick across, and it fell down to the hole. So we kept doing this, and it was stuck between like metal pipes or some shit. So we kept pulling it up, and then they bought to that story. So that's the end of it. But
What the fuck, bro?
yeah, we were gonna get suspension, I think,
Bro, yeah.
because you know what was going downstairs in that room?
What?
It was a family meeting, parent teacher like. meeting.
Yo, imagine. Yo,
So out of everything that could have happened, we were like, and then that shit broke, and then like we went downstairs, or I didn't go downstairs. They sent other students to go clean it,
Yeah.
and then he took one of my friends took the picture, and it was like mad dust and like like the ceiling cracks on the table and everything.
Oh my gosh,
It
bro.
was crazy.
Imagine it fell on somebody and shit.
No, yeah, but the table was like huge, so they were sitting like all around the table, so no one got hurt. Thankfully, that was crazy.
It's mad funny. They were like,
Just imagine having a meeting and then you're like, oh man, you just see some shit going down like.
oh my gosh, bro.
Fuck, wait, I don't know if I could ask this because I don't know if it's gonna compromise your fucking like your shit. But have you seen like any like or heard anything that teachers be saying about students?
Teachers be saying about students.
Like, you don't have to say names, obviously, but just like the
Like I'm not gonna say anything, but just know like teachers are like at the end of the day they're human beings.
Yeah.
You know? And I had to yeah, I was like wow, like when I was in the other side, like I was a student at one point. Now I'm at the other side of the table. Basically, I'm now a teacher. I was a student, now I'm a teacher. Yeah, like there are times where like just like you know how there's gossips with like students. There's also gossip with like teachers. Like
oh my gosh.
you know, like
I mean,
let's
it's just,
say
they're just
Yeah.
humans and shit.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
humans. You know, like of course and. People like students would think like you know teachers are like robots. They never get tired. They never drained. But at the end of the day, they are drained. We just, you know, they just have to make sure that they're there for the students. That's the main thing about teachers is that, you know, they might have the the shittiest day, and the whole day could be shitty for them. But once they're in that classroom, you have to like basically make sure that the students don't see that because we're like kind of taught that students might be going through some shit that's worse than yours. So try to bear through it.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. It's like, yeah, teachers have their little chats about some students, but nothing like crazy like what students say about teachers. But it's just like you know, like mature
Yeah.
talks. Because you know how in high school like immaturity and shit is like famous. So yeah.
What you call it? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I wanted to bring this topic up, like, cause I know we talked about it before. Like, we always have that conversation. Like, do you guys think it's okay to be cocky? Cause I know you used to bring it up a lot. Cause Eminem, like, people say that he talks too much, but he's just confident in his work. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
And people call you a fucking bitch or show off if you think if you even think you're good at something.
Cocky and like what way? Just like in general, or
Like you have
like give me an example of something that like.
let's
what
say
happened?
somebody's good at basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking good at basketball. Like I say that, like, it sounds cocky, but am I really cocky?
So I'd say it depends, right? This is what I think. So like me, like Ricardo knows me, like I'm never cocky at anything. Like never. Like I feel like in the Eminem thing where he like shows like he the reason why he's saying that well the reason why he shows he's cocky, I don't think he's showing that he's cocky, he's just proving to the haters about like he's just bringing up shit
Yeah.
to the haters, right? But I don't like the cockiness when people let's say they know they're not the best at something, but they want to show confidence, but they're showing it in the wrong way, and I think that's what's cocky.
Well,
is.
like what?
Like for example, let's say an upcoming YouTuber, right?
Yeah.
He wants to show confidence that he's like the best at what he does,
Uh-huh.
but he's like disrespecting every other people. Like he's saying like he's like the best, disrespecting like people like for example like you guys who are like grinding and shit every day. I feel like you have to be humble. I feel like humble over cockiness is like the best thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like even I was saying this to Ricardo. Like if you're humble, if you're just quiet and just let your actions do the talk, and you just like not even be cocky, like what's the worst that could happen? You just
Yeah.
like you're making them look stupid. Whoever is saying it,
I
like
mean,
whoever's talking shit about you.
I guess it's okay to be cocky, like you said, in certain situations, or like
Yeah.
sometimes, because I guess sometimes there's certain situations that you need to be cocky, because maybe somebody's disrespecting you, so you gotta tell them like, nah, like.
Yeah, exactly. Because at the end of the day, someone like whoever it is going to take offense to whatever you're gonna have to say.
Yeah.
So if you're just quiet, just let your
Actions.
let your actions, let your achievements do the talking, then you're good. You know, I feel like you don't have to prove nothing to no one but yourselves. You could prove to yourselves what you're capable of. You know, like, you know, because they're irrelevant in your life, whoever it
Yeah.
is that you have to be cocky to or have to show something to. They're not gonna like impact your life in any way.
Do you think the people who say, oh, I'm like, the people that say I'm humble, do you guys think like they're just what's that word, projecting, like how they feel, because like they're not really humble, but they're just saying that they're humble? Because people say, oh, an actual humble person wouldn't say that they're humble. They'll just
Honestly, I think I know what you're trying to say.
I know exactly what he's trying
Yeah.
to say, because there was a situation. I'm not trying to call nobody out, but like when we were doing the boxing thing, right? Like, you see how I did the boxing thing with fucking Justin with the Waves.
Yeah.
Remember when his name was Justin with the Waves?
Yeah.
But I did that, and a person that I boxed, he was like, they were asking him on the side. He was like, you know, I'm gonna be humble about it. Like, I'm not bugging. But I mean, I feel like you don't have to say you're humble. It's kind of saying like, oh, I know I'm gonna win, but I'm being humble about it. Like,
No, exactly. So I was gonna say that. Like, I say, if you're trying to show to people that you're humble, if you're like posting on your stories humble quotes or whatever, I feel like you just want attention. At the end of the day, you want to
Yeah.
show people that you are cocky, but you're keeping it on the low.
Yeah, it's like me versus somebody in basketball, right? And like I'm destroying them, and then like somebody's like, "Yo, you're fucking amazing." I'm like, chill, you know, gotta be humble about it. Like,
There's a difference between saying that and saying yeah, thank you, bro. Like,
yeah, exactly.
you know?
exactly my point. Like, you could just be like, bro, just whatever. It's whatever. You know, I'm just playing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like I'm having a good day today.
yeah, like I'm just trying to play whatever. Like, he's pretty good too. Like that's what I would say straight up. Like, I'd be like, you know, he's trying his best. Like, I'm not even like, bro, at the end of the day, it's just a fucking pickup game. It's not nothing crazy or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, exactly. But I feel like a person who gets like mad hate, like OD hate, like I feel like at some point they have to be cocky to kind of shut the
no,
haters
yeah,
up.
that's when it's necessary to be cocky.
Like LeBron, for example, he could be getting hate every day. So let's say he drops a triple, breaks a record for something. Like you got to show it off, you know.
I feel like most like high level athletes get hate because like another example,
Messi, yeah.
Messi, Ronaldo, or especially Ronaldo. People like when they say, "Oh, he's finished," but then the next game he ends up fucking scoring like a hat trick or
Exactly.
something.
I feel like all goats and all like people who are, like you said, high,
Yeah,
especially the goats though. I feel like they always get like some sort of hate, and I hate when they compare goats, because it's like or like
they act like not two legend could coexist.
yeah, like bro, like it's
J. Cole.
legends for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't just make a word legend. Like,
Yeah.
they made it plural on purpose, because there's multiple
Exactly.
legends. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, there's a lot of people who have been great, and everybody has their shine. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's like, bro, just you don't have to compare or say, oh, this person's better than this one, or this person's better than this one. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own thing. Everybody has their own shine, I feel like.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like the underdogs, I feel like you guys, like, especially like we're underdogs, I feel like. And sometimes I feel like I need to be cocky to get past like the hate. You know what I mean? Like, cuz everybody overlooks certain people, and if you're not like, you don't have the crazy belief in yourself, like the cocky belief, that shit will kind of get to you. So I feel like underdogs especially have to have like that, like nah, I got this, bro. Fuck what they think. I don't care. I'm still gonna be lit at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, type of
Exactly,
thing. Yeah. That's
Do you think like, cause you know how back then we used to say, "Oh, we're humble." Like, do you think that was just us projecting?
yeah. I feel like because we don't say that now.
Yeah.
We're just like, bro. Thank God, to be honest. Like
He used to be a OD cocky. I used to tell him too.
Bro, I know. Like
Oh my God.
he never seen it before, but like, I guess when you don't know, you probably just like think it's just regular.
Exactly.
But yeah, I know. Like, I kind of already know all the cocky shit that he would do. But like, what cocky shit would he do that he would do to you, or like that you would see?
No. Like he wouldn't do it to me. He would never be cocky towards me. Like he
You
would
think you
be.
could put it on the table?
Nah, he would be cocky towards me to like try to get to my head. Like when we play basketball, he would be getting destroyed, but he'd still try to be cocky if he scores like 2 points. Like, you know, just to like try to get to my head to like kind of break me down. That's what got him tight. At the time, he didn't like me being like quiet. He didn't like, because when I used to play basketball like a lot, I used to never talk, like never ever talk. I used to like just, you know, obviously just make call outs, but I would never like, yo, you trash, yo, you're ass, yo, you're this, yo, you're that, I'm way better. But him, he'd be like, yeah, what happened? Yeah, what happened?
Boy, I feel like low key that's different in basketball because I feel like everybody talks shit in basketball.
No, yeah,
Yeah, but like he just wasn't like that straight up. Like we would have 2-on-2s and stuff. Like and yo, straight up like.
I mean, I get it.
Listen. It was like a balance though. Like we would have 2-on-2s and we would never lose. I'm being serious. And this sounds fucking cocky again, but like it's just the truth.
bro.
Like
Yeah,
it was a rare chance that we lost.
No. Just let you, bro. We would be varsity people who played like we were still in high school. We were still juniors too, and we
were ass.
We were not good, bro, and we would beat people that were in varsity, and then just to like try to join the team, and then like not him because he couldn't like because of the paperwork. But when I tried, the coach just had favorites, and he would pick people that we already smoked on, like you know.
And then 2v2, bro. Like there was two people who, again, I'm not calling nobody out, but two people in our high school that. They literally they were already pre-chosen before tryouts was even there, like because there was already people who were gonna be on the team. So they like I remember like me and him like we were always at the park and shit, playing and shit, and they were there and they knew us and stuff because I mean we was always at the park, and we played them and shit, and they were like laughing, you know what I'm saying? They thought they were gonna smoke us and shit. But then they started losing, and then they were like, "Yo, fuck it, we gotta try now." They started talking shit, but they still lost. Exactly. Like, and bro, keep in mind that's when I was bottom, bro. I was that ass just starting everything. Like I only had
athleticism.
I literally only had like athleticism and defense and one fucking scoring move, bro.
Which is
was it the
floater?
No, it's called a floater. Like you like.
Take 2 steps or 1 step and then just throw it up like
and
that.
it like just falls inside. But like keep in mind, I was so stupid that I would do that shit from like almost.
Bro,
3
he would
points.
do it from 3 points, bro.
But would you still?
I would make it.
Yeah.
I would make it, which was the weird part. And I also had this thing where I would go to the side and like I would extend OD, and like since I was kind of like lanky, like I would go like that, and like that would score. But he was mainly the one scoring.
Yeah.
And
I was like 3 points. I was once like 3 points.
And I was just getting like steals and shit like that. Like,
I mean, I do remember you saying like, "Yo, like me and Aimin, like if you versus people like," because I remember at McDonald's you told me like about certain people like that played on the basketball team that you guys versed and you guys beat them. I do remember that.
Yeah. Literally, like.
I would just type that he never tried out. Like he missed it out on junior year and senior year.
Like I just know that if we were to be put on the same team, like together, and we would have tried out at the same time, same team against a different team. I feel like we would have outshined most of the people, but
we chemistry.
But we probably wouldn't have gotten picked for the simple fact that there was favoritism, bro.
Yeah,
like that's corny. You know what I mean? Like
I mean, we talked about it last podcast. Favoritism will get you far.
Literally, but it's whatever. It's whatever now. I'm not really tripping about it now.
No, yeah, exactly. I try to like not think about like let's say I wish I did. I never say that. Because like I feel like it shaped me who I am today.
Yeah.
Like when I tell my when I did my student teaching, when I had students, they'll be like, "Yo, so you didn't go to St." Because I got an opportunity to have a full ride to St. Francis to try out for the team and possibly get in because they showed interest.
Yeah.
And the reason why I couldn't is because my parents would not let me. And like I respect my parents a lot, so like I just had a huge respect. Then I was not that kid that was like, "Yo, either go broke or," So, I would tell my student, "Yo, so you could have been a millionaire by now." So I was just like, whatever happened, So I'm not gonna trip about it. I have like new goals now and new dreams, and I feel like I like it more than before. Like the basketball thing, for me, it happened throughout high school, but the content creation has been with me since middle school. Like I've done on and off YouTube. Yeah. Even in high school, I've been on and off, and then streaming is like a new thing that I got into in 2018.
It's fucking crazy. Like they were saying how you could have been a millionaire, but you're gonna be a millionaire doing Twitch.
Yeah, I feel like
exactly.
I feel like everything. I always say this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everything happens for a reason. Sometimes you don't realize until like the aftermath. But I feel like everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like everything. Like there's nothing that doesn't happen that like isn't supposed to happen to you. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like for those who don't believe in God, but I do. Like I feel like God has a plan for you. Like no matter where you are, there's a reason why you're there.
So what about the people that
go through some
fucked up shit? Like the most fucked up thing that you could like
the way you see what I'm saying, like I don't understand, like completely how this whole world works, but I mean there is a balance to the world, and I'm not saying that that had to happen to them. But what I'm saying is that in the world somewhere, there's probably some good ass shit happening to somebody.
Yeah.
But this world isn't perfect, so not good shit is gonna happen to everybody in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people get it tougher than others, and I'm nobody to be like, yo, you have it tougher than me, or don't have it as tough as me. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I mean, I honestly wouldn't know what to say, because I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know how. I feel like they'll find out why that happened, or why any of that happened when it's the end, bro.
Yeah.
Like when they pass away, or they finally meet God, and maybe God is, he has a reason why that happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds so fucked up to say, but I don't know the bigger picture of everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like before, like whenever we would talk about all this like God stuff and shit like that. Well,
Yeah.
not shit like that, but just like stuff.
Yeah.
And I will always say how like I don't like I'm not religious, but I believe in God, and I feel like I have to. Not that I have to be religious, but I've been like actually thinking about like looking into like more into like Christianity and stuff like that, and like actually wanting to learn about God, because obviously you told me like what God's like actual name is, which is like Yahweh. Well, for Christianity.
But it's different for everybody.
Well, yeah, because I know like
yeah,
for
like
Muslims it's different too.
Like, it's different for everybody.
Yeah, but like I just want to like learn, and I got, because I feel like because I seen the video, the one I told you about, like, with Don, when he told him about Sneeko, and he started talking about God, like, yo, like this is actual stuff that I never knew, or like that I'm glad I like learned.
Like what, for example?
Well, for the name again, because I kind of forgot.
Yeah.
He was talking about what's that word when we die and then we're like roaming?
Limbo.
No. It's a
Purgatory.
Purgatory. Yeah, I
Yeah.
learned about that. Like that's not like in the Bible. I learned about. Well, he said something that I want your guys' opinion on it. So he said that in the Bible, well, in the Christian Bible, that like nobody's in hell right now. That everybody's in like a specific space,
Waiting.
waiting to like see if they're gonna go to heaven or hell.
So what do we think about that?
Yeah.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
Um.
Well, I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, it's
Yeah.
fine.
You don't have to talk about it, bro.
No. It's just that like the
You think the different beliefs are gonna
Like
go against each other? I guess.
No. Can you like just say the thing you said again? Like, I'm just trying to process it.
so he said that like
Who's he?
some YouTuber named Don, and because he's Christian, and he said that he believes that nobody's like in heaven or hell right now. Everybody's all in one place waiting to see if they're gonna go to heaven or hell.
So, I don't have like no like I'm not gonna say no comment like on the thing. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say that, but for like the Muslims, like if you're a disbeliever, basically if you don't believe in Islam,
Yeah.
you don't believe in like Allah, God, the one God, then you're like when you die, you're automatically like going to hell.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just a thing. Like you're permanently gonna stay in hell.
Yeah.
But if you're like a Muslim, it could be like if you are really like if you're religious or not, whatever it is, like any kind of Muslim,
Yeah.
you're gonna be waiting in your like grave, where like if you're going to heaven, it's gonna be I forgot like the exact description, but it's gonna be something beautiful, smells, everything's warm, smells beautiful, the
Yeah.
sighting is beautiful. But if you're in hell, if you're going to hell, the smell's gonna be disgusting. It's like really descriptive. I just forgot what it was.
Yeah.
But it's like you don't want to be there no more, and you're gonna be begging to God, like, please bring me back to life, just one minute, and I promise you, like, I'll stop talking to the girls, I'll stop doing all the sins, I'll stop this, just 1 minute, just please, like, we're just gonna keep begging to like come back, just so we could redeem ourselves. That's like what Islam believes. But Christianity, I mean, I could see the similarity where you wait and see if you're in heaven or hell, but
Yeah.
that's how Islam is.
I feel like what it is I feel like yeah, cause I feel like alright. Cause I feel like eventually there is gonna be a time where we all get judged for everything that we have ever done.
Yeah.
I don't know when the time is, but I feel like there is gonna be a time, and I honestly don't even know, to be honest, by 100%, because I don't even know when we die what happens.
Yeah.
It could be right then and there, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like we die and then we get judged, whatever, we go to here. But all I know is that hell wasn't made for humans. That's number one. Like hell wasn't made for humans. Hell was made for literally all the all the angels that disobeyed God and fucking the devil.
Yeah.
That's what hell was made for. All those motherfuckers who was going against God. You know what I'm saying? But it's not made for humans. So I feel like to people who are scared about oh, let's say I was a bad person, this and that. Like, I feel like you shouldn't be scared. Just, like, how do I say it? Just try to be the best person you could be, I feel like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just try to be the best person you could be. And obviously, you're not going to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to, oh, fuck, like, be a fucking angel or a saint or whatever. But, I mean, try to be the best person you could be. And I feel like people know when they're doing something they're not supposed to. So, I mean, if you are scared, I mean, I guess try to change yourself for the better.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I feel like to be honest, I feel like it's really hard to end up in hell, because I always say this, like, God is literally pure love.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody on earth still loves that person that died, and we have like human love, we don't even fully comprehend what love is.
Mm-hmm.
So we have human love, and if we still love the person, there's no way God doesn't love them. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
But I see what you're trying to, like, what you were saying.
Yeah.
But I feel like people take advantage of that when they say, "Oh, God is like the most forgiving" and all that. But I feel like they take advantage of that because some people, not all of them, obviously, but some people, like, they still are going to like do the bad things that they're doing and be like, "I hope he forgives me."
Oh,
Yeah.
he's just it's
Like-
whatever. He's gonna forgive me anyways.
Yeah,
type thing.
because he knows it's not on purpose when you were thinking about doing it and then saying, "Oh, it's not on purpose." Like, I feel like it's like people who like do that is like, you know, they know what they're doing, and they think they could outsmart, you know, God, or outsmart the people. Maybe outsmart the people, but not like, I feel like you can't outsmart God, because even in Islam, there's like two different like lines in the Quran where God is the most merciful, and there's another one where God is the most I'm not trying to like twist any words, but basically what it's saying is that God could be the most
punishing.
Imagine a person killed someone's daughter, and that person forgave the killer,
Mm-hmm.
but God is still more forgiving than that. Isn't that crazy to think about?
Yeah.
You see, that's what I'm trying to say. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like we still don't understand how forgiving he is. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
yeah.
like a lot of people were saying, yo, like, this goes back to the last episode, Jeffrey Dahmer. You see how like he got baptized and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying shit. That's bad grammar. But he got baptized, whatever, and like the Christian and Catholic side, that's like, oh, you get purified. Like, you get like your sins are cleansed basically. But like, even for me, like, it's hard to
understand it.
to understand and even like believe that like
He's forgiven.
that he's forgiven. You know what I'm saying? But it's for the simple fact that I'm not trying to justify anything that he did. And it sounds crazy what I'm about to say, but I'm not God. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the fuck was truly going inside his head. He's a fucked up, sick person. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, he's a piece of shit. That's the way I see it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm no one to judge another person.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it sounds so crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I know
that
exactly
sounds
what you
so
mean.
insane. Like, it sounds like I'm fucking taking his side, but I know he's a fucked up person. Like, if he did that to one of my family members, I would kill him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would want him dead.
Exactly.
It's like, and you said like, how can we judge them if like
If we're
not like God, or we're not
perfect. Yeah.
So I wanted to bring this up. Would you guys say you guys have female friends?
Female friends?
Female friends.
In what aspect? Like
No, like just like that. Like female
just
friends.
female friends in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
All right. What do you guys like feel about that? Like having female friends. Like when you actually think about it, are they like actually like your friends, or like they're just hi, hello, how are you, and then
I see what you're saying.
So are they just like acquaintances, or are they actually friends?
like this is what I'm trying to say. Like for me, I just realized this, but like what I'm saying like right now is like I don't have no female friends. Like
Yeah.
my friends is like
That you hang out with them and like
yeah, like I don't.
Like us.
And I did have before, but like I stopped. Like everybody that I like, quote unquote, had a friend. Can I just take this call real quick?
bro.
I don't know.
Yo, if you guys see me make random ass faces, like towards camera, just know that my daughter's in the background, and I'm like, she's looking at me.
You used to have.
Yeah, I used to, but like now, like I just cut them all off because to me personally, I find it like distracting in my life.
Yeah.
It all ties back to my religion. Like men are not allowed to like kind of have like female friends where they like hang out with. They always constantly talk like in a friendly way. It's okay to have like, you know, business friends, you know? Like for example, I'm friends like our business partners with like teachers who are females. But I feel like they're a distraction in my life when I become friends with a female, because like I feel like as a man, and especially like I just feel like naturally we just have this thing where like we want to see them more as like it's gonna sound crazy. I feel like naturally like
It's like you want to
No.
fuck them?
not that, not even that. It's just that you want more than just friends, you know?
Yeah.
Like you just naturally. And I was thinking about that earlier, and I was connecting that to my religion, and I could see now why men are not kind of allowed to have female like friends. And what I mean by friends is like hanging out with them, talking with them every single day. But I do have like females where I do say like, hey, like, or they say, hey, how are you? What you been up to? How's everything? And then that's it.
Yeah.
But now like I don't have like where like I actually go out, hang out with anyone. Like it's just like I just have like friends who are my only friends that I call is like it's like boys. Like
Yeah.
also no weird shit, but like you know,
Bro, I know what you mean.
like male.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about that? Like I just want to get.
I mean, the only female friends that I have is basically like Abby.
No, yeah, I mean that
and
makes sense.
Abby, and my girl. That's it. But my girl is like, she's my girl.
No, yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I have no other really female friends besides my coworkers who like I'm cool with, and like when I go to work, they're like, oh my god, what's up? How you been? And I'm like, whatever. But other than that, like I don't really.
I mean, the way I see it is like it's more of a high buy type of thing.
That's
like,
what I
like,
think.
Like yeah, like I understand that, because I'm not gonna be weird if I knew you from high school, or if I knew you from middle school, or even elementary school.
You just don't want to like 100% just cut them off.
Yeah,
like
I
maybe
don't-
like a hi,
like,
how are
like,
you?
Like
Yeah.
I'm not like, you know what I'm saying. It's a simple hi and bye. It's nothing weird.
Exactly.
But
So
like I wouldn't have female friends, because the way I see it is like not just us guys have that like, oh, you want more. You know what I'm saying? Like it's also girls. Like cuz I had multiple situations where I was friends with somebody and it kind of led to more. You know what I'm saying? Even my girlfriend now, we were friends, but it eventually turned to something else, but we were just friends.
exactly, that's what I was trying to say, is that like I feel like it's just like even if you want to convince yourself that no, they're just my friend, they're my quote unquote besties or whatever, like you want more if you're gonna like it just naturally like that. Like let's say your close best girl who's a friend is dating someone and she's single, she's gonna 100% go to you now, and you're gonna
Yeah.
go to her. It's just that you guys are friends temporarily, and then like you know, like I don't know, I don't like I feel, and then the older people, when I see older people with like female friends, they're either neighbors or they knew each other from back then. They probably have meetups where they like a group of people like. You know, with husband and yeah, like I just like when I think back to my religion and the way like I never understood it, but now that I understand it, like I just like I don't like when people are like, oh, let's go hang out. Like I just cut them off. Like whoever says that, like I had like girls who used to be my friend, they literally would text me like
Let's hang
oh
out.
like oh can I call or whatever, this and then that. I'd be like why is it important? Like
I have a strong like belief that like a girl cannot be friends with a guy. I feel like a guy could be friends with a girl, a simple hi and bye. But I feel like girls like are a little more emotional than guys. So I feel like even if you're maybe like, let's say I'm vulnerable, I open up and be vulnerable to a girl, and she's vulnerable to me, and like whatever, it's I feel like it's just bound to like turn into a other connection, and it could easily be mistaken for I like you.
Yeah.
But there's exceptions. Like there's exceptions to everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I was gonna say that's where I guess the communication part comes.
Yeah, but then it gets awkward. You know what I'm saying? Like some
well,
people it gets awkward.
if it gets awkward, then that means that person likes you. Then if it doesn't get awkward,
But
then
like then you ruin the friendship.
how?
Cause it's like it's not gonna be the same.
I get what he's trying to say. Is like once you like, let's say, open up or confess, and it gets into the awkward stage. Now it's either like let's say they.
Are we still talking about opening up to feelings and shit, or
We're talking about like friends, and a guy and a girl can't be friends because they'll get mistaken for
something
like
else.
you.
Yeah,
I like you.
like I'm saying, once it enters that stage with the awkwardness, like you said, right? Like I feel like now if it's like you can't be like, oh, let's just stay as friends. I feel like that's it. Like once that statement is said, everything's just gonna turn awkward, and then it'll go back down to strangers again. Like
You don't think so?
No,
Like I feel
yeah,
like I feel like if you're friends with a girl and then you tell her that you like her and she's like, well, I don't like you. Like
I want to be friends.
It gets weird. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
get
yeah,
weird,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
You can't just continue on today. Hey, how are you? Like,
yeah.
I mean, it gets weird because that one person likes the other person and the other person doesn't like the person. So it's kind of like why like
that's why I feel like it's a distraction. Like all that connects. Like I feel like to me it's a distraction. And ever since like I've had that mindset, like I've been like, you know, like I've been like focused. I've been around family a lot. Like literally the only females that I would like have in contact with are like my sisters and like family, you know, females. But other than that, like the other female, I'll be like, hi, bye. You know, obviously we might have supporters who are females. That doesn't mean you're gonna cut them off and never have like, you know, there's a certain relationship with each. Like
you're not weird about it, but
no,
it's
yeah,
like,
you know what it just sounds like? It just sounds like you're just focused and you're just focusing on yourself, your career, your
you're not worried about girls.
Yeah, which is good.
I guess you just feel like a significant other or like having even that temptation there is kind of distracting to what you really think is important.
exactly.
Like not worrying about girls. Because I mean, I feel like there's a lot of guys who, like even when we had Gio here, he said, "Yo, you got these guys like trying to hit on girls, but they're like bums and shit. Like get your life together." You know what I'm saying? Like you should worry about girls last and focus on what really matters, which is yourself. And I feel like even for girls, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you don't got to worry about guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, or don't worry about that. Like, take care of yourself, and eventually, if you want to open up to that, it'll just come because you're ready for that person.
Yeah, to be honest.
But yeah.
That's all I gotta say about that. Cause I mean, I have nothing else to really say.
We got into a really big rant about that shit. Well, not really rant, just conversation about it.
And I was also thinking about it through like a fuckboy perspective too, like, cause I agree like most of the girls that I was quote unquote friends with, that try to like, well, not all of them, but some of them, like I ended up doing shit and then like
yeah, you even at least in the back of your mind had that slight thought.
100%, bro. I had a situation, right? Like, I'm not gonna say no names, but this girl, I thought she was my friend, right? I strictly 100% thought she was my friend, and I never like made no attempt to be more than just that. And like, she kissed me, like, and like, yo, I didn't even like, I wasn't like, yo, like, you know, when you get that moment,
Ew, what the fuck?
nah,
what the hell?
I didn't do that because
Yeah.
I'm not an asshole. I'm not an asshole, but I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I think I was just going inside. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought she was just my friend, but...
Have you told me this person?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
But, yeah, that happened.
I'm not gonna say it doesn't happen with like boys, because you know I've been thinking about
What the fuck?
All right, there's another question, bro. That I want to.
What question? What?
Actually, before I ask this, you know how we was talking about Jeffrey Dahmer before?
Yes.
Like I be seeing on fucking TikTok like girls and like everybody like
Oh.
just fetishizing over this shit.
I
like,
tweeted about that.
bro. Like look. So there was somebody posted the scene of John Wayne Gacy, and I think there was like, oh, the caption was like, oh, this was just an Easter egg to John Wayne Gacy, right? And then the comments was like, what the fuck is this, a fucking cinematic universe? And like, I also saw somebody trying to cast for another serial killer, and there was like, what the fuck? Like, why do we gotta cast for another serial killer? Like, this is not a fucking superhero movie, supervillain movie.
No, yeah, I hate like when Netflix did with the Dahmer thing. Yeah, it's opening like it's kind of like bringing back history, like in a way where like they could learn. But I feel like there has to be, as we saw on TikTok, people fantasizing. It's gonna bring that, like, and then Ted Bundy, right?
Yeah.
They had Zac Efron be his. How many people have celebrity crush as Zac Efron?
A lot.
And they made him play Ted Bundy, and then all the edits about him. You could just search Ted Bundy, probably gonna have all the edits. And it's like, I feel that's why I like watching. Like, Netflix has documentaries where they bring the cops and the investigators that investigated that shit. They bring them and interview them, and they bring the scenes of like of the real moment.
Yeah.
That's what I think that's good. But like, yeah, I watched the Dahmer thing, but like I didn't was like, oh, I feel bad for him when he got beaten to death, But
Bro, there was a fucking video of a girl saying, why do I see myself feeling bad for Jeffrey Dahmer, like when they killed him? I was like, no. Like, what?
And Netflix adding that small piano, the sad shit, like, like it's not gonna. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, and it's like bad because a lot of teens, I think more than adults, are watching on Netflix.
Yes.
And obviously, it's like now each generation, you just get more emotionally aware, and you get more emotionally attached to shit faster. So a lot of people got attached to Jeffrey.
Yo,
It's disgusting, bro.
you know what's crazy? Like, the victims didn't want the show to get air out.
Exactly.
The victims' families didn't want the show.
Oh wait, continue.
The victims' families didn't want the show to air out, and the fact that Netflix still decided to do it, and I was also seeing edits of ship edits, like, oh, I shipped them together.
Yeah.
Of Jeffrey Dahmer and his victims, like, bro, like, if God forbid that was your fucking sibling, bro, God forbid that was your brother or some shit, like, are you really gonna fucking do that? Like, I feel like a lot of people on social media are just like stupid.
They're fucking laws, bro.
like,
They're
I-
fucking
Yeah, they just
laws.
lost.
Like, I feel like you guys are stupid. Like, people are like forgetting. Like, I don't know what it is, bro. This is real life. Like, those people were killers. Like, it's nothing to play around with. Like, those people killed people. Like, they ate people. They fucking raped people. Like, that's the truth. And maybe people are too fucking desensitized to this thing that they feel like social media is like a fucking reality TV show. But, bro, like, it's real life, bro. Like, these people killed kids. Like, bro, it's not. If bro, God forbid that was like, to all those people making the fucking edits, God forbid that was one of your family members, you'd be fucking crying right now. How do you think the fucking victims feel, like the victims' families feel,
And you know what's sad, bro? People who want to be recognized, they're gonna, like, God forbid it happens, but a lot of people are thinking about doing shit like that because of the way people are fantasizing for him, and like they see the way people not look up to him, but like fantasize. Let's say Jeff and Ted Bundy, they're not thinking, oh, that's like an easy way. It's disgusting ways of him killing people. People are gonna think it's creative. They want to be more creative. It's disgusting to think about. But there is
they're gonna get inspired by it.
inspired, which is like, it's bad, bro. Like, if you watch a documentary about Jeffrey, not the series, you're gonna feel like a whole different thing. Like me, when I was watching it, right, I caught myself feeling some type of way when I was seeing him getting beat up. But I was like, why is that? And I started realizing there's the piano, all that small
they know
shit.
what the fuck they're doing, bro.
All that shit adds up. Like, any death scene in a movie is sad, no matter if it's an enemy or whatever. It's sad, but you have to snap back and think about the shit that he did.
Yeah.
So I had to like remind myself, nah, this guy's disgusting. But a lot of people just forget, just like that.
Nah, yeah, my girl told me that like that Netflix, they didn't give any like amount of money to the victims or the family. They just kept it on themselves.
Exactly. And what was I gonna say?
I hate how like they're profiting off of like some fucked up shit that happened before. You know what I'm saying? But like that, it's hard to say that because.
But what about
It's hard to say
yeah,
that.
because what about us too? Like, not profiting, but like just
not even just yes us too. Us we're in the whole thing, but we're not like over here like because we're trying to describe them as monsters and pieces of shits, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not giving them a good look or get like the way we're describing them is as murderers and killers, bro. Like,
I hate the whole show as a whole. Too, if I'm being honest, I hate it.
Me too. Like, I'm very interested in serial killers. I think I'm fucking crazy myself, but like I didn't.
What you mean by that?
Like, because all right, I'm gonna sound crazy, but like if it doesn't fascinate me, but it kind of makes me think like, yo, how the fuck are these people so crazy to do these things?
Like, you know what got me like shook? Ted Bundy, right? Like his second prison escape. Do you know how he escaped or no?
Nah, I mean, I don't really know like anything about like Ted, but I know he like all the victims were women. Like he would like trick them because like he was good looking, but other than that, I don't know anything.
Bro, the way he escaped prison, bro, the second time, it was like a square. Like right now us wouldn't fit through it, but he starved himself to fit through it, and he escaped. He starved himself
To a square like a
like
hole?
like a square. Like I don't know. Like it's probably like this,
Mhm.
like that big. Like probably we'd get stuck on our hips,
Mhm.
but he starved himself. Like they would the guards would be like, his shit would be always unfinished. Like he would always just eat like a crumb just to survive, and then he would starve himself. I think he lost. I forgot how many pounds, but he lost a huge amount. And that motherfucker just went through the thing, and then he
Through the vents.
through like the small square in his ceiling. And they locked him up like with like doors and shit, and they thought he can't escape. He had a hole for like I think oxygen or whatever, but he escaped through that.
The fuck?
And what the first prison escaped, he jumped through like a window that was like 2 floors.
Yeah, but he was practicing like.
Yeah, he was practicing. Yeah, he would jump.
I saw the thing.
He practiced it for what?
Like he was sitting on a top bunk, and like he was prepping his legs for like the hard fall. So he was basically like training his legs for like
so,
the hard fall.
Yeah.
Because he jumped from the second story.
That's fucking crazy.
It's like crazy to think about. Like I'm not like saying all good shit that he did, that he escaped prison, but like I'm just like, you know, there are crazy people like that.
You know, like ever since the fucking Jeffrey Dahmer shit. Well, I don't know if like this been going on for like a while, but there's like an actual serial killer right now, like in on the loose in California.
I heard about
Really?
Yeah, it's
didn't know.
Stockton, California, I think. Yeah, like I think so far he has like 6 victims. Well, 7 victims. 6 of them died, and then 6 of them he killed, and then one of them survived, which was a woman that like he shot, or like the police are saying that the woman was shot, and like they're like tying it together to the person, the serial killer, and like he's like targeting Hispanic males. He kills them only, and then like the nighttime from like 12 a.m. right, 12 a.m.
I don't know.
Like what's midnight? 12 a.m. to like 6 a.m. Like the fucking
Damn.
nighttime.
What the hell?
Yeah.
It's scary, bro. And there might be someone being inspired by shit, hearing shit like that. You know, it's sad.
You know what's also crazy too? There's probably more fucking serial killers that we don't know. That's
Bro, there's
literally
25 to 55 by the FBI. It's an actual fact. 25 to 55 active serial killers that haven't been caught in the United States.
see like that's fucking crazy. And like they see, like you were gonna say, they see these shits and they're like, yo, like this is lit.
They're getting away with it. Like, it's crazy that people think like that too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and this isn't like that's not even like the worst of humanities, bro. Like we think that's bad, but I'm pretty sure it gets even worse when you get into the whole like the dark web and like the whole like, you know, bro,
Sex trafficking shit.
and the whole like bro, we're in a city, bro. It gets worse when you go into like rural countries and like countries like that are poor as hell.
Yeah.
Bro, there's probably worse shit that happens there. People selling their babies, fucking people getting their babies taken away by force. Like, bro, it gets even worse, bro. Like,
and people still eat each other too, like eat other humans.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I have a couple of videos, but I mean, like, even talking about this shit, kind of like, it's like I don't want other people to get desensitized, like, cause I'm desensitized myself. I don't know if you know what that means.
Like you're censoring yourself, kind of.
Bro, like no,
like you're basically numb to it. Like
bro,
you have
I
no
don't-
feelings towards it.
like I'm not even trying to sound crazy right now.
To the
but, like,
killings and everything.
Like it's kind of like I guess I watched so many movies and I've seen so many serial killers already that it seems like, yeah, that's fucked up. That's people.
No, yeah, like you just fucked up, but you're not gonna like throw up seeing it or like.
That's bad though. Like, it's bad because I'm not. Humans aren't supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be like, yo, like that's OD. Like, what the fuck? Like, but I mean, Yeah, and there's worse shit that people have done, bro. Like I have 2 cases that I have on my phone that I was gonna talk about. Well, fuck it, I'll talk about it. But it's crazy, bro, that people are like this. You know what I'm saying? So basically, this guy Luis Alfredo Garavito Cubillos, aka La Bestia, which translates to the beast. He basically so he got caught like molesting and raping a kid, a young kid, like a fucking a boy, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when they caught him in October 1999, he literally confessed to doing that, to killing, raping, and doing other shit, torturing 147 young boys.
Oh, my girl sent me that shit. I saw that shit too.
147. Not 2, not 1. 147, bro. Kids.
That's just sad.
How sick could somebody be, bro? And
I think at that point you're just like
bro, look, like, and this is the picture of what they excavated, bro.
Wow, what the
wait,
hell?
What is that? What is this? Is that like what the? Is that all the victims?
Yes. Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
What the fuck is that? Is that like
this all happened in Colombia and stuff? So I'm saying, like, we think this is bad as fuck, but in countries like that, it gets even worse, bro. Sometimes people get drugged in the middle of like a club in Brazil or anywhere like that, bro. They wake up, they have no organs, and they're dead, bro. They never appear ever again, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sick people, bro.
like it's crazy how fucking sick this world is, bro. I'm telling you right now.
See, like, and then it goes back to the whole fucking desensitized shit. Cause I feel like we should be like disgusted as fuck talking about this, but
yes,
it's like we just see so much of this shit that's kind of like it's like normal when it shouldn't
it's
be normal.
That's kind of unhealthy, right?
It is.
I feel like that's very unhealthy. That's very unhealthy, bro. Like, no funny shit. Like,
but it's also social media. Literally, we always see fucked up shit on social media too. People dying, like people getting like stabbed or like just fucked up shit.
I still can't watch stuff like that. Like
I can't either.
Yeah, like I have weak stomach. Like I'm just sensitive to stuff like that. Like I don't know. I hate seeing.
Yeah, I can't see someone getting stabbed like an actual video, but like I could see somebody. I could see blood on the floor with like somebody that just got
shot.
Like, yeah, like before I would not be able to do that, but now it's kind of like it's bad that I'm able to see it and not like react to it.
I still can't see the stabbing, or I can't see like somebody killing somebody else. I can't see that still. It makes me feel like I'm gonna like something is gonna break inside if I see it. So I'd rather not like. I know that I might not be affected, but like I'd rather not watch it.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. I don't have to. You know what I mean?
That's why I feel like y'all heard about literally I just read it today. A girl. You guys know a game called Valorant?
Yeah.
Valorant.
Yeah.
A girl caught like their sisters, right?
Mm-hmm.
She caught her sister flirting with her boyfriend, so the sister killed her. And she bought. Where did she buy the weapon from? Amazon. Isn't it? It's easy to buy weapons, bro. She killed her and she waited for her parents to go to sleep, and she killed her.
Bro.
Isn't that crazy?
How old were they?
The killer was 21 years old.
And the sister?
I don't know, but I'd say like around the same age. It's around the same age. They're both young.
Probably 19, 20.
And she killed her, bro. Your own sister.
Oh my gosh, bro.
She overheard her boyfriend saying "I love you" to her sister.
No wonder fucking I seen like it was supposed to be a funny meme or whatever, or I don't know what it is, but it was like I seen a fucking TikTok of a girl like just dancing whatever with her boyfriend in the background, and then the caption was like me living my life cause I could me not or my boyfriend not reacting to a guy taking me online or something like that, bro. Something like that. So I'm guessing that's where that's from.
No, yeah, bro. Like it's crazy. The point I'm trying to make is that it's so sad and scary that her own sister did that. Like they grew up together, just for a simple "I love you" got her killed, you know. and it's sad because it's so easy to buy weapons, so easy to get weapons shipped to you too. Has to go through so many shit, just like security and detecting and all that.
It was a knife and shit.
Yeah, she stabbed her like 4 times in the heart.
Damn, that's fucked up.
What's sad about this is that she shouldn't even be dating anyone because she's like, and Muslim, you get, like Islam, you can't even date no one, and she was Muslim. So like, she committed a sin because of a sin, if that makes sense.
This whole world is just fucked, bro. Like I, at this point, I kind of like lost hope of humanity in like in certain aspects. Like
I was gonna say something. Do you guys feel like some type of like I want to say sadness, but like I don't know the word for it, but where you feel so sad when you see videos on TikTok where like it's like 2000s babies memories. And you swipe through them and it just shows like a snowy day in elementary school. It shows the lunch.
Oh, like nostalgia?
Yeah.
Nostalgia?
Yeah. And then you just feel, I don't feel, I want to say sad, but I'm just like, damn. Like,
it's nostalgia. Yeah, I know what you mean, bro.
I'm just like, damn, like, I want to relive those days.
I always see that shit on TikTok, especially with like the fucking, there's a specific noise. Or
the sad songs, yeah.
Well,
it's not the Up song or the Toy Story song.
Yeah,
it's like a Pixar song, right?
That it's a Toy Story song. You Got a Friend in Me,
yeah.
And there's also like, it's not like a throwback song. It's just like a song that makes you feel like that. It's like it goes like, and now you won't let go, and then like fucking the instrument like starts playing, and like I don't know, it just feels weird, bro.
Like, yeah, I feel like those days were mad simple. Yeah, there was so fucked up shit going on, but I feel like as the world keeps like evolving and shit, like it's just more.
It's because our world only revolved around like video games, going to school, like junk food and shit like that.
Y'all remember the days where like we couldn't even know if school was canceled until you have to wake up 6 a.m. in the morning to read the news.
Yeah,
if school is canceled.
For like snowstorms and
shit.
Yeah, like
snowstorms or like a rainstorm.
And then we would get the phone calls like, oh, like you can stay home.
No, it was before. It was like you had to read the thing in the bottom, like the
I would know. I wouldn't know. My mom would know because she will always look at the news every morning.
My mom, my mom is not quick with like reading English. She understands and everything, but so she like always would tell us to go read the news if school is canceled.
And my mom literally would just like, even if like they said the school wasn't canceled, like no, she just would say just stay home because like
no, my mom like she would let us like if school's not canceled, you're gonna go to school.
Nah. Well, I think because for me like we didn't have a car like growing up, so whenever it would snow, there was like we couldn't like travel like just by walking if it fucking snows bad, so we can't really like go.
No, yeah, exactly. Bro, there was this one time where like the whole like sidewalk was like icy, and I was walking to school with Aisha, my sister, and then like we were walking, she like slipped like on some cartoon shit like backwards, right? And she fell, and I'm like, oh my god, are you okay? And I try to lift her up, and then she slips and like slide tackle my like leg that I did like a whole like a flip like a cartoon, and then bro, isn't it that awkward moment where like people are just watching you guys like. There was mad people waiting for the school, but they just saw that whole shit happen. Yo, I just got like so embarrassed. I was just like, yo, get your ass up, bro. I'm not picking you up.
You know that weather is coming literally like ASAP, bro. It's already getting colder.
Oh yeah. Hey, yo, today was hot.
Today and tomorrow's gonna be hot, bro.
Because of the hurricane, it's like moving away, I guess.
Yeah, and then but Saturday's gonna be like 50-something degrees.
Bro, it's just like it's either like this or like this. There's no like a slight like like where it goes like this. The weather.
Yeah.
It never like in New York. It's always like either really
it's fluctuating,
hot
bro. Yeah,
or really cold.
Yeah.
Do you think it's gonna like snow bad this year?
I think so, but I don't know. Do you guys think global warming is real?
Yeah, we talked about this shit last podcast too.
You did?
We're gonna die, bro.
I feel like because like it'd be getting hot like mad quick where it's supposed to like snow. Y'all remember? Like where snow, like Christmas. I don't think on a Christmas day. I remember it would always snow on that day. Now it's like
we were younger, right?
Yeah, now it's no longer snowing that day. Like I don't know.
I would remember I would wake up and then
snow.
Like it would be white as fuck.
That's
like,
the best feeling, bro. I don't celebrate Christmas, but like it's just the best feeling. Like I just like the feeling of no school, but it's like snow.
Like you wake up and there's mad snow.
Yeah, and then, I miss that feeling when you used to wake up in the middle of the night, mad cold. You would go use the bathroom and then go back and you're like,
oh, I know exactly what you mean, bro.
Like it was mad cold, but you would get cozy, like and then,
and now like you can't even go back to bed. You have to like go to work and shit.
Yeah, Nah,
No, me too. Me too.
For real, bro. For real. I mean, like, what I miss is like the whole like. I feel like just being able to live life before is like what I miss. Like that's why to be honest, I have the goals that I have
Because you want to have that same.
because I want to
again.
live like a adult child, bro. Like no, like I still have responsibilities, but I get to wake up when I want. I get to do what I want, but at the same time, I'm still being an adult and taking care of my responsibilities.
I know that's just gonna happen, bro. Like, I don't know when, like, but I know it's gonna happen, especially like, cause you know, we're fucking doing all this shit.
That ass.
But yeah, I'm like so impatient when it comes to that, cause I just want it to happen already, and like,
Yeah.
I know God doesn't reward you just cause you want it. Like, you gotta like earn it. You gotta work for it.
For real.
And you guys, like we've had this conversation. You guys are not doing it just for yourselves, you know. It's like for more than you just yourselves.
It's for like family.
Yeah, exactly. That's the same thing with me. Like my number one concern is my dad. My goal in life is to retire my dad.
Yeah,
I just
me
want to
too,
see
bro.
him
My
like.
parents, yeah.
I just don't want to see him wake up like mad early, like at like 4, going to work, like, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. Same thing with me. Fucking cholo.
And my mom, she wants me to get like, you know, like in Arab culture, like, or most Arab cultures, it's like your goal in life is marrying and like settling down.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the goal, and that's what my mom wants. But I want personally, like, I want to first make sure my dad is good before getting into all that.
That's good, bro.
That's fire.
Yeah, that's why like I'm doing the teacher shit and all that, because like I want to like hurry up and like help my dad. But I'm not letting go of my goal like as a content creator. So yeah, and I'm low-key happy you guys doing this shit too, cause like before in like high school or like even in middle school, I didn't have no one that like had the same dreams. That even like during high school, you had like he had that bullshit dream of being a doctor or a nurse. I knew he didn't. That's not what he wanted. I kept telling him too. That's not what you want to be. I swear to God, I don't know if you remember. I kept telling you. That's not what you want to be. I don't see you doing that.
Yeah, he said that.
Damn.
And like now, like you guys doing that shit, and like I have my own room and shit. Like I could like not. I want to say rely on you guys, but I know I have like you guys to call. Like, yo, let's do this shit together. And you guys have me like, yo, let's do this shit together. Like,
yeah, hell yeah,
you know?
bro.
Yeah, cause
For a long time, we didn't even have nobody like that.
yeah, and
but it's good having each other. That I told you that before. Like it's nice having you
Yeah.
guys best friends.
nah, yeah,
having
cause
to-
also there comes times where like, somebody's feeling a certain way, and then like let's say I'm feeling like, yo, like honestly, like I kind of don't want to do this shit no more. Like all this shit's kind of overwhelming, and then he'll be like, bro, I have the same feelings, but bro, we gotta do this shit, bro. We gotta keep on going. Like we're doing good. You don't gotta overthink. We're still growing, and yeah, we or vice versa. Like it could be anything about this shit, and then we just remind each other that, yo, like
Yeah,
doing-
like for me, like I have like Royal, like shout out to him, but he's my like my best friend for like we're going on 12 years, like close friends, and like he doesn't like that's not his thing, like talking to camera, like, content creation is not his thing. Like he's antisocial, I believe he even said it to me. But like whenever I don't feel like I'm motivated and shit, I could rely on him to motivate me. Like for example, let's say like I'll be like streaming, like I'll be like, yo, there's only like 1 hour. I don't know if he's like, bro, 1 hour is like plenty. You could do mad shit. Like just do it. You don't know if you gonna like some crazy shit happens in that moment. You know, he like kind of changed my mindset. You know, but I just wish like I had someone that also did it with me.
yeah.
Which would be lit. Like you know, like
Yeah.
like we started from the bottom and just growing together and like rising and shit. Like seeing each other like succeed and like making sure our families is good. That's what I've always wanted. Like having people like that around me.
I mean, you have us. Straight up, like you have us. Like we're not. Like,
No, yeah, like
You know
like
what I'm saying?
I always try like having my friends, like my friends, they want to stream that, but they make excuses like, yo, I'll be tired from work. Like bro, like there's not like you just deal with it. Stop making excuses, you know.
Yeah, like I know exactly what you mean, because like before I would have like conversations with like, I'll say like certain people, like one of them being my brother, because he plays a lot of video games, and I told him like, yo, like you should start streaming or whatever, and then he's like, in the future, like I'll do it. And then I'm like, bro, but like just why not just start now? But he always gives like, he's always like a nonchalant person. He's always like, I'm chilling. I'm just chilling. But I like. What I get at is you can't really like help people that don't want to be helped, because at the end of the day, like you can only do so much, and
Like I don't have a problem with like people that want to live like a normal life, like just a regular job. If that's what they want, that's good for them.
yeah,
But like, let's say you're saying, "Oh, I want to do like YouTube. I want to be I want to start fighting, professionally. I want to start playing basketball." Like, you're saying, "I want to," but it's never gonna happen. Like,
yeah.
never. It's never gonna happen when you keep just saying that. Like, that's why whenever I tell anybody, if you have something you want to do, don't say it.
Just
Like,
do it.
don't even say it to yourself. Like, just start it and do it. Like my cousin, Shaib, you know him. He said I only have a PS5. Like, I can't even stream. Because he wants to do the content creation, and I was like, bro, like I started with a PS4. Like, I'm not trying to compare with me and you, but you have a PS5. Just start that shit. Yeah, you're gonna have family in the background. You don't even need a mic. Just start. Get the feel of it. And like now he started. Like he's doing that shit now.
That's
and
good.
like, yeah. So, that's what I want to like. That's what I want people to know. Like, if you have like a big goal in mind, just like stop saying it and just do it. Like, literally, like it sounds cliche as hell.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
But once you actually start doing it, like, that's the best feeling. Knowing that you're doing something and each day getting a step closer to your goal, like it's crazy. Like you said, I remember when Ricardo, when I was like to him, I feel like I'm doing this shit, but I'm not seeing no progress. And he like he didn't yell, but like raised his voice. He's like, bro, you have a fucking sponsor, bro. Like he said back in like 2020, 2019, you didn't have shit. Like you
Yeah.
didn't even have a sponsor. So I started thinking about it. I'm like, that's true. Like, and I would compare my numbers, have 0 average viewers. Now,
Yeah.
like, it's like slowly rising. Like, everything, like my graph is like this. You don't realize it because you're doing it for so long, but you're expecting like a major like blow up because you're just so impatient.
Yeah.
That's the thing in my family. I have so much impatience, like a lot of impatience. Like, I just want shit to happen quick. But this is what's teaching me
To be patient.
be patient. Your time will come. Just keep doing your thing and move on with life. Like,
And I feel like also like I said this to like everybody who tells me that they get impatient. Like you're supposed to learn how to appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like this right now, the whole like being impatient and like wanting it more than ever is teaching you in the future. Cause it's a good example. Andrew Tate said this. A lot of people don't like him. But he did say one thing that stuck with me a lot. He has said a lot of things that has stuck with me. Like, I mainly pay attention to the good things that he said, and I really don't care about whatever. Like, maybe people took it a different way, whatever. But one thing that he said that really stuck with me was he said, "What the best thing about being rich is not being rich, is the fact that you can have conversations about you and." Like him and his brother, they're having steak in fucking Greece, like just chilling in like a fucking nice ass restaurant, ordering a $500 steak, and then they have conversations while they're eating the steak. And remember when we couldn't even afford a $10 meal? Now we're here in Greece eating a $500 steak, driving a Bugatti. Like that's why all this waiting and all this fucking suffering, basically sacrificing a lot, is to enjoy the
journey.
Because everybody says this, bro. The best part is the journey, and when you can look back at the journey, bro.
and I heard like from a lot of people who are successful, is like you're gonna miss the journey. Like,
Yes.
we right now probably our mindset is like, I don't want this shit right now, like the process and everything. But I feel like when we look back of us, like inshallah, like you guys in the near future are gonna have a big studio where you shoot your podcast. You're gonna look back and be like, that's crazy. Like, we used to do this. Like, life was so much simpler than now. You're gonna have to probably worry about the electric bills in your studio. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
yeah.
so it's like that's what I'd be thinking. Like, like my streaming room is about to be crazy. Right now I'm in the basement, but like inshallah in the near future, like I'm gonna be like decked out with like monitors, and like I'm gonna have like hundreds of thousands of viewers and shit. Like,
You can have plaques, YouTube plaques.
yeah, like
Twitch shit.
like it's just crazy to think it. Like when I be like sometimes dreaming, bro. Like about this shit. And I swear to God, bro, I just start crying. I'm just like, I cry and I don't know why. Like I'm like, this shit's not happening. Like it's not. Like I'd be like giving myself that, like doubting myself, but not in a way where like I'm trying to demotivate myself to stop doing this shit. It's just like to motivate me more.
Yeah.
That's what I told you before. The only person who could bring you down is yourself. So when you talk shit to yourself, like you just, it's kind of like practicing.
Yeah.
So for example, like today, when someone said I look like Jeffrey Dahmer, right? Like the other like it was a teacher. She thought like that shit like hurt me here, but I was like, no, it's all good. I think she was gonna call the dean. I was like, don't, like, you know, like, and I was thinking to myself, why didn't this shit, like, you know, why am I not like, you know, butthurt about it? But it's just that, like, because I always like talk shit to myself. Even during the basketball days, I would always talk shit like, yo, you're trash, you're ass, you know, you're like going nowhere. And then it's just that because and then when they said that, I realized that I've said worse shit to myself, and I've heard worse shit than this. And I was telling her, like, you think this is like something? I've heard worse stuff than this. This is nothing. Like, and like you just gotta learn with that. You know, you don't gotta like get, but you don't like what's the point of you talking trash back to someone who said that to you? You just stay quiet, like laugh about it. Yeah. You know, like just go along with it, because they want that reaction out of you. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like when you talk shit to yourself and then you cry. That's what you want from yourself. But if you don't, you just talk shit to yourself. It's a lot of thinking. Like right now, you're probably like, what the fuck? But I practice this shit to myself. Like when you talk shit to yourself every single day, and sometimes it'll get to you, you would like cry or break down. But sometimes you don't, and it's just like, you think about it, and then you're just like, oh, I've heard this shit before. Oh, like I've said this before. Oh, I'm ready for this shit. You know what I'm trying to say?
Nah, see, I used to be the same way. With back when I had acne, a lot of acne. Like I would always talk shit about myself. Like, yo, you're fucking ugly. Like why are you like this? Like just talk like shit about myself. But like I try not to do that shit no more.
No,
like,
yeah.
I kind of stayed away from it, because before I would always do it, but now I just try not to, because I feel like I guess the only way I'll ever talk shit to myself is when like I'm working out, or like when
to kind of give you that rage and
or like when I look myself in the mirror, sometimes I think like I'm still skinny, and I call myself, yo, you're fucking skinny, bitch. But in reality, I'm just saying it just to say, because like that's just how I feel. But I know like that's just my mind trying to like
exactly
games,
and
I
like
guess.
And like about the like, let's say the acne shit. Like let's say when you're talking shit about yourself, right? And let's say you already like your mind is already like strong, like as a metal, right?
Yeah.
And someone else talks shit like in the comments or some shit.
No, you see, because that happened to me before. Not like no comments, but like well, I mean, I had one comment before, like talk shit about me. But this was back like when I would post a lot of pictures. But I remember this one time I was on a bus. And it was, like I don't think the person like meant it in like in a bad way. Maybe I just took it kind of wrong. But I was on a bus, and then the woman was like trying to give me advice on how to get rid of my acne, which I already know. I'm already doing the research. So it's kind of like, why are you like telling me, like, why are you even looking at like
no, yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's kind of like that's the way I took it, but yeah.
It happens, yeah. That's the thing with even with Ricardo, like. I used to like I was literally the other day I was like thinking about it, like why would you get more offended than me, like whenever someone talks shit to me or about his friends or even to him, like he would like kind of like talk shit back, but I would stay quiet. But that's because I already heard that shit already. I already said that shit to or worse things to myself. But I feel like him, like it just, you know, it's at the moment. If something happens in the moment, he'll react in the moment. You know. I feel like that's what it was. Like you never like probably not experienced like someone talking shit, talking down on you, but I feel like you never experienced like you saying that to yourself, where like you kind of train yourself mentally. You know,
they're like the way I see it is like if somebody talks down to me, they're already below me. That's how I see it. Like now that I'm matured, obviously, like I see like if they're trying to talk down on me, they're already below me. They're trying to bring me down to their level. And they're talking down. They're trying to talk me down for a reason. They see something that they wish they had. It sounds weird and cocky, but that's what it is. They see something that they're just like, why does he have that?
No, yeah, it's kind of like with the I guess the quote unquote hate comments we get on fucking on TikTok or Instagram. Like they don't really like. But I feel like back then we would probably be the type. Well, I don't know if you, but I'll probably be the type to respond and just be like, "Yo, what the fuck? Like, why is he saying this?" But now I just see it as people who don't have
nothing.
Yeah, they don't have nothing going for themselves, so they have to like, I guess, project their insecurities onto somebody else, or just want to put somebody else down because they can't do them themselves.
And the reason why I react to like others doing something to like the people I care about is just like,
'Cause you care about them.
it's because I care. Like I care. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
yeah. I'll
Like,
do the
like,
same about if it was like my
like-
sisters or my.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I do that to everybody because like there was a time where like I literally got jumped, but it's a whole fucking dumb situation. But it was so easily avoidable.
Yeah.
Like it was so easily avoidable. Like so we had this situation like we were playing basketball at the park
Yeah.
and stuff, and then like we were beating these two people, right? And like one of them like started talking trash and shit, and I'm just like, well, he started talking trash to him, but like
I was just quiet.
he
Like,
was
that's
staying quiet, and like
he couldn't
what-
stand it.
I couldn't stand it, bro. Like it was just getting me tight, and then I said something, and then like he's like, yo, after the game, I'm gonna slap the shot at you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think you said that even in another part. I think. You
Yeah,
said
yeah,
that in
he
another
did, he
part,
did.
Oh,
yeah.
we talked about this already.
Yeah.
We talked about this, yeah. You guys done
Oh,
before. 'Cause we
yeah.
was like, yo, have you been in fights before?
Oh shit, we talked about this. Never mind. But either way, like
If you want the whole story, go back to the other episode where
Yeah, I
I was.
don't know which episode it is, but you gotta find it.
yeah, but
I was in the episode. You sent me the thumbnail, right?
I
I'm
just
in
get
the thumbnail.
fucking.
Yeah.
I just get triggered when like I hear like somebody else saying something to like one of my friends or like one of the people like the people I care about. Like I get mad triggered, bro.
Nah,
Like,
yeah. You know what? What's something that like I kind of regret? Type
What?
shit. It's like now that I feel like when it happens, I'm gonna like actually like stick up type shit or like. Cause remember like those times where we were filming the mall. Or that one time we filmed at the mall. And like the guy who was selling the phones, he had said some like slick shit to us. So it was me, you, and Greg, and then I just kept walking, but you stood to say something, and I kind of didn't want to like be involved in the fucking situation because me myself I was scared that I was gonna get to like a physical level which I didn't want it to get to. So I kind of regret like not like I guess being the backbone to you too. Like, just to be like, yo, like, yeah, shut the fuck up, or like, whatever.
I mean, you don't have to. Like,
No,
like,
I know I don't have to, but I just feel like I need to, or like I want to.
But the thing is that, like, you know, I don't really care about Andrew Tate. But back when Andrew Tate said, if there's if let's say it's you and your girl, right? You guys are in a line to get ice cream, right?
Okay.
And then there's not a big ass dude,
Uh-huh.
but like, let's say a dude, he's buff,
Yeah.
or not even a dude who's skinny. They'll just
yeah.
cut you off. What are you gonna do?
But
You're not gonna say nothing.
yeah, I know. I heard this shit before, but
Yeah, like,
Because
you're
people are.
he said
multi.
he said two or multiple people. He didn't say just one person.
No, but let's say it's one
Okay.
to go get the ice cream, and the people behind are like waiting.
Okay.
I'm gonna give my own scenario, right?
Okay.
So, you know, I don't react. I just be like, yo, you know, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
but if someone like, you know, like say, yo, I'm gonna slap them, I'm gonna push them off the line, and then what
See-
if they had weapons on them and they just? That's why I never like fights or anything. I like watching like UFC fights, but like anytime there's like a problem where like
It's
you know,
avoidable?
yeah, like it's avoidable. I'm just like, you know, it's whatever. It's just one person, you know, maybe 2, 3, but I'm gonna get my ice cream eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what are you gonna say?
I feel like I guess when it comes to those situations, it kind of takes a certain amount of maturity to know when you should say stuff and when you shouldn't say stuff.
Yeah, like I mean, if it's like a kid like looks like a middle schooler or a high schooler, he's gonna be like, "Yo, like, could you?" get
Yeah, I would say
behind us?"
something because like I mean that's like you're fucking young trying to disrespect somebody that's older, but also it's kind of like a different scenario too because why would I not say that to somebody that's like bigger than me? But
No, yeah, but it's like, yeah, don't judge a book by its cover. But if I see someone who looks like, you know, they look like a dangerous person, like, yeah, you don't know, but you could start up by, hey, we were in line. If he tries to like not want to move from the line, then just be like, all right, whatever. But if he moves from the line, you know, then you got where you wanted. But if he doesn't, then just try to avoid it and just whatever, you know.
cause I'm trying to think of like what the fuck what happened.
Don't try to like act tough. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I feel like life is so too precious to just waste it like that.
Nah,
you know?
yeah, straight up, like, cause, I mean, like, what if he has a knife?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you just avoid that shit.
knife for a gun, and some people are ready to die for nothing.
Remember what happened in that park when a guy pulled up with a gun. He had a gun in his book bag, and we made him shoot a wide open layup.
Wait, what?
A guy was at a guy had a gun in his book bag, right?
Huh.
Me and him found out, and then me and Ricardo went out. We tried to block him or anything. We like we let him shoot the layup, bro. We were like, damn, bro, they were good shit. We would dap him up, bro. Like,
Oh, so you just trying to?
we did not want to
okay.
do anything, bro.
You was just trying not to trick him, so you
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
take
that's
out
the
the
thing.
gun.
You don't know who got it on them.
Nah,
That's
yeah,
the thing.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, if that's what was my mindset since high school. Like, if like I avoid fights. You know, I don't want to get into any fights.
You know what's the funny part about that? Like that kid, like
He did fuck with us. We never had a problem with him.
he fucked with us.
But I just didn't want him to spaz out of nowhere.
I did not want him to fuck with us, bro. Like not, cause he would dab us up and shit. Like, yo, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? But like the next day the whole
happened?
jumping. Do you remember? Did I say this?
What no? Well, I think I remember, but you could say because I don't think you said it.
You remember that, right?
What?
Like, he asked, "Yo, you the kid who fucked him up?" Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yo, I was like,
You was
Bro,
shook?
yeah, we thought he was like, yo, and then, yeah. I was like, bro, yo, holy shit. Like, in my head, I'm like, bro, that's it. Yo, like, I started saying prayers and everything. He was like, yo, good shit, bro. You rocked this shit. Like, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, he was like mad hyped that you, like, rocked this shit. But we thought they were boys. Like,
yeah, I thought he was like ready to like
Like
shoot me or something. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I thought I was dead. Like, I was thinking like,
No, but
fuck.
I think you did say some shit like, yeah, I got jumped. I thought you said that, right? Something like that.
I was like, yeah, I got jumped though, and like he was like, nah, good shit, you rocked him though.
Yeah, like, he was being humble. That was a smart answer. Not like, yeah, bro, I fucked him up. Like, imagine you
Yeah,
like,
I think what I said was like they jumped me. I didn't fuck him up.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Cause if I would have said I fucked him up, what if he like got tight?
Yeah.
But I said nah, they just jumped me, bro. And then that's when he was like, yeah, you're right. I did say that.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, bro.
Bro.
That's just the thing. Just don't.
What I was thinking, to be honest, is like, yo, I'm gonna be so tight if I get shot and then he gets shot. Like why did my actions make my friend get hurt too? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was thinking. I swear. I was like, bro, we're not about to fucking die over some dumbass shit. Like,
No, thank God nothing happened though. Thank God.
That
That's the thing now. Like, just we just like, you know, just little shit like that. Just let it slide. You know, you don't gotta unless your life is in danger. And no, even if your life in danger, listen to them. Whatever they want you to do. But
Yeah.
let's say someone like shoved your mom or something. I guess you have to do some shit, even though
yeah.
because it's just natural instinct. Like
yeah.
you're not even gonna think at that moment. If something happens.
Or like just like anybody you care about.
Like I get mad paranoid now. Like, to be honest, like especially because I have Julia, so like I feel like any little thing like that, I'll probably do something.
Yeah, and yo, people like be lacking awareness, bro. Like, I've been
That's
so
I
aware,
find that so crazy. Like I don't know how to fuck you. Nah.
bro.
Nah,
I've
but,
been,
but like no. Like sometimes you like you mess up, like something slips or whatever. So like just like always try to be aware, like 100% of your surroundings. Like try to always be on alert. It sounds kind of like crazy and scary, but like just try to always be on alert. Make sure you see your surroundings. And sometimes it might like happen that you fucking don't look, and that might be the worst thing that you could do. But just like double check stuff,
bro.
you know?
Like for me, bro, I'm like, for example, when today I went to get like Starbucks,
Yeah.
like I never let someone stand behind me. Like even if I'm in a line, like I turn my back to where I'm facing them. Like, you know how the lines goes like that.
Yeah.
Like, let's say I'm right here, I would like I would push back and like just look like that, you know. Like I would not let anyone stand behind me. It's just naturally though that I'm not.
Oh my God.
I'm not thinking. Like I swear to God, like when I was at a bank with my cousin, we were sitting in a chair, right? And like I was in a chair where people would walk behind me. I switched like spots where like no one could walk behind. Like I was against the wall. Just so it's just like that naturally. Like I just caught like now when you're saying this conversation, I'm like thinking like I'm mad aware for no reason. Like when I get into a car, automatically I lock it. Like,
I do the same thing too, bro.
Yeah, like I just feel like this world is just you don't know what to expect. You just got to be aware, take care of your life.
Yeah.
And it goes back to like what the fuck we were talking about. This world is just fucked up, or made us like, it's so fucked up that it made us aware.
Literally.
I have a question for you. I think I asked you about this on the phone, but I want you to like talk about it more. Like you got a daughter who's like, you know, she's just 1 year old.
So, hold on. Speaking of that, I also have a topic after we finish that.
Yeah.
You remind me.
I was gonna say, how do you like? What's your mindset? Like, she's like when you first sign her up for like pre-K, and then she's gonna go on to kindergarten. Like,
I'm gonna cry and I'm gonna be scared.
Like, isn't it like scary though? Like when you see shit about what's happening in like middle school, even elementary, should be.
I'm scared that like, cause, I mean it's hard. I feel like it's hard to teach a young kid to to not care about what people think. And I feel like it's mad hard to teach the kid that, but I want to try my best, and I'll constantly remind her and like constantly try to teach her lessons and like shit like that to like not really give a fuck about what people think, because like I don't want her to think about herself any different just because somebody thinks she's a little weird or whatever. It could be anything, you know. She's this, she's that. Daddy, am I this, am I that? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just gonna tell her, like, listen, like, everybody's different. Some people are gonna like you and some people are gonna not like you. Like, that's just the world it is. You just have to find your people, and it's fine. It's fine if you only have one friend, 30 friends. It doesn't fucking matter as long as they're real friends. That's all that matters. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want her to care about being popular. I don't want her to care about about her looks. Like, am I not ugly? Am I this and that? Like,
Exactly.
you know,
Yeah.
that's what I want. Like, that's like, cause, bro, like, figuring life out, like, becoming successful and all that shit, you learn that as you go. But sometimes you can't forget little shit that affected you when you were young. Like, sometimes little shit that affected you when you was young, something that somebody said affects you till now. Yeah. So I want to teach her more about like that, like her mentality, like, yo, like, take care of your mind, take care of you, like don't worry about what people think, like, fuck that shit, believe in yourself, have faith in yourself, like, love yourself. Like, that's what I want her to learn at a young age. And then when she gets older and starts talking about, dad, I want to be this, dad, I want to be that, or I want to be this, like, that's when I'll teach her, yo, like, you know what, I'll teach her how, if she wants to do this, how to do it, or, like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you got that,
like,
Julia.
I feel like I don't want to talk about career wise or nothing like that early, because like, bro, she doesn't have to worry about that shit. Like, what the fuck? She just goes to school and plays at home. That's all she got to worry about, bro. And I'm fine with that, because she's a baby and I'm the adult. You know what I'm saying?
All right, and then another question, right? Because it's natural, right? The three things that human beings want is,
okay, look, you're gonna
they
say
could
boyfriend.
live.
Are you gonna say a boyfriend?
The natural thing that the human being want is they live food, water. You know, it's one category.
And love.
Money, and love. So,
Okay.
what age? Or like, let's say
What age is she allowed to date?
like, basically, like, she came up to you. I don't know what age, but let's say she came up to you and said, I kind of like this boy or whatever. You know, like, at what age would you like kind of accept her to like possibly date?
I feel like I would never be okay with it for the simple fact that, like, if she's my daughter, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean,
it's kind of hold on, wait. I'm sorry. It's kind of like that because she's still young. I feel like it's like messed up to ask that. Or
no,
is
it's not. It's not, because eventually it's gonna happen. Like let me give you an example. It's messed up to talk about that we're eventually gonna die, but it's not gonna happen.
No, yeah, everyone dies.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody grows up. She's gonna grow up.
Inshallah, yeah.
You know, yeah, facts. But like, it's something that's gonna happen. So I mean, yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to ask like your mindset now and how it might change maybe in the future. You know,
you know what I'm saying?
like, what would
I
you?
feel like it's perfectly fine to ask. It wasn't weird, but like, the way I see it now, I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna think of in the future, but how I think about it now is like, I feel like I'll tell her, like, when she starts maybe reaching those like older years, like, you know, the talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, like, that shit, like when I'll just tell her, like, you know, like there's probably gonna be a time, I don't know when, you might not even tell me, but there's probably gonna be a time when there's boys involved, or you might have feelings for boys, because me and your mom were young at one point. So there's gonna be a time when you start liking boys, and boys start liking you. But all I want you to know is, please be responsible with any decision that you make. And this goes with everything in your life. Because I'm not going to be there 24/7. Like, you might ask me, Dad, what do you think about this? Dad, what do you think about that? Yo, Dad, you're older than me. Like, what should I do? Just make the most responsible decision that you think will have the least consequences or no consequences at all, and make that decision. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, cause I can't, look, bro. I'm just gonna be like, I could say yes, use condoms. Like, oh, don't date guys, but she could easily do it behind my back. Bro.
At some point it was just like
That's what I'm saying. So like, I'd rather her just like learn. Like, you know what? Even if I do it, let me be responsible with how I do it, not just stupid. Like for example, me having a kid at a young age. Like, I wouldn't want her to have a kid at a young age. But, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like, just be responsible with the fuck you do. Like, if you decide to do it, which I wouldn't want you to do it at a young age, but if whatever, just please use protection. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I ask. Like, if you want to go behind my back, I can't control that. But, like, I mean, I hope you like, I hope you respect me enough to at least wait a little longer, because, I mean, it only makes sense to wait a little longer so you could realize what you're really doing, because it's something very, very, like, important. Not how people describe it to be. Oh yeah, lose your virginity. Like, it's not that serious. It really is that serious. Like, you're opening up your body and your soul to somebody.
Remember how actually, what was I gonna say? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I think the only reason why a kid or a son or whatever is gonna hide from the parent is that if the parent is not open-minded, or if they're
strict.
So I feel like with your mindset, if you're like being open-minded, like, she's gonna come out with anything, like tell you, she's gonna tell you like whatever she's feeling, as long as you raised her being open-minded, you know?
Yeah, like, bro, like I said, like, and shit's gonna happen, bro. Like, she might be pregnant at a young age. I don't want that to happen, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or if that happens when the time comes, whatever. If she decides to do that, whatever. Like, but, like, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. Like, if she ends up fucking up her life or being the best daughter or whatever, I'm still gonna be there next to her, supporting. You know what I'm saying? I have another question now. This goes with the whole, like, kid stuff. So I saw, like, I'm not gonna mention no names, but, like, I saw this thing on Twitter, right? Well, I didn't see it on Twitter, but there was this thing on Twitter, and basically somebody posted a long time ago. They had posted, "Yo, if I have kids, best believe they're gonna be better than yours." And that's respectfully, though. And then they retweeted it and said, "Oh, this aged well," because they have kids now. But like, and they're our age. Yeah. Like, not the kids, the person is our age. So, like, what do you guys think about that?
I mean, we kind of talked about it yesterday, but when he told me about it, and like I looked at who it was and like all that shit, I was like, it's so fucking corny to like compare kids at a young, like, especially at their young age. Like, why do you have to compare them like to other kids? Like, what the fuck? That's fucking weird.
For me, I'd say like once you say that, you're already now that's like let's say they're not the best kid. Like, that's it. I feel like you're gonna feel the disappointment as like a parent. So I feel like you setting a standard at a young age for your kid is like you just, you know, like, now if they don't live up to that standard, you just feel like you're like a bad parent, and there's no point of like raising them how you thought you were gonna raise them. Like, let's say I want to raise my kid this way so they don't act this way, and then once that kid does this, all that plan just falls away. You know what I'm trying to say?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
So I feel like that's like stupid doing that. Just, if you have a kid, just pray that everything goes well. Hope that they're like, you know, the best version of themselves, and don't compare. Like, if you don't want to be compared to someone, why are you comparing your kid to?
Exactly. Like
it's like you're putting fucking you're putting so much pressure on the kid too.
I mean, was the kid even born? No, right?
They're babies.
They said, wait, and the tweet was like, if I have kids, or
they did that like a couple years ago,
before they had kids. Exactly. They already set that standard before they even had before the woman was pregnant. So It's crazy. Like I don't like that.
Nah, yeah, like I was talking to Abby about it, and like I was like to be honest, like that's very weird. You know what I'm saying? That's like probably one of the cringiest things I have ever seen in my life. And like the way I see it is like I don't want Julia to think that, oh, I'm better than somebody, or like even compare, because like that's probably one of the worst things you could do as a human is compare your life
Somebody else's.
to somebody else's life, because everybody has their own journey, everybody has their own time, everybody has their own way of doing things. Like there's no reason to compare, because everybody is their own snowflake. If it's as corny as it sounds, bro.
And it's also like back to the topic that we were talking about too, how like what a little kid says to another little kid could affect that little kid forever.
Yes. You see what I'm saying? Like,
So
these
it's
are the
like-
dumbass parents that, well, I'm not judging you as a parent, but like that mentality like could fuck up some other kid, because your kid got that dumbass mentality from you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, to be honest, like sometimes I'd be scared to even like I'm hoping that I'm as fucking wise and mature as possible to raise Julia, because I don't want to raise her in a way where like or like I fuck her up, like her life up, like, you know what I'm saying, mentally, or my fucking bad side ends up rubbing on her and she ends up fucking somebody else up. Not
You brought her to this world, and now you feel like it's your responsibility and how she's gonna be.
Yeah, like
how her life is gonna turn out.
Like I have to try to be my best self, my wisest, my smartest, my strongest self, so she could get the best qualities from me.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like and but that's just being her best self. She's not being better than somebody, because at the end of the day, I want to also teach her that we're all humans. Nobody's better than nobody. 1 leg, 2 legs, 4 arms, 3 arms, black skin, white skin, like, doesn't matter. We're all the same. We're all humans. We're equal. We all have our own unique light, and we're all supposed to make our lights brighter. Like, we're not supposed to outshine somebody. We're supposed to be bright together.
Bars.
That ass, like, bro, like all the stars in the sky, bro, have their own light, bro. You know what I'm saying? No other fucking light. There might be a bigger stars, but you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has their own light, bro.
What was it? All I try to do is just make you and mama proud. That Larry the Mockingbird.
Oh shit, yo, Mockingbird. That ass.
What was that? That was a lyric where he said, "All I try to do is just." He doesn't want Haley to like grow up experiencing the shit he had to go through.
Oh yeah, like wishing a life that I never had, like that shit.
Yeah. I want you to life that I want.
Oh,
you
you experienced as much as I did, but it's sad that you did, like something like that, like
yeah.
Because like he went through that shit, but then she ended up going through it, like.
Exactly. All I wanted to is just make you. I like that. Like when he said that. Yeah. All he tried to do is just make him and her mom proud. But it still didn't even fall that way. That's why, like, you can't even expect. That's crazy if you think about it. Like, he thought that just because he's successful and everything was gonna fall a line, like with the daughter and the mom. Mm-hmm. But he said that's what he was trying to do, make them proud, and it still didn't even work out. So it's crazy.
That's sad.
Isn't that like the story in or the story of the video of I think it's When I'm Gone.
Oh,
Is it kind of like that too? Right?
It's kind of like that. I think that song was like him telling a story about how like he kept leaving Haley.
Yeah.
Haley's his daughter.
Haley, like he cared more. Yeah, Haley's
about
his
his
daughter.
career than
He cared more about his career. That's what he said. Now go out there and show him that you love him more than us.
Yeah.
They keep screaming in your name.
Your name.
Yeah, they want you, Marshall. Something like that.
They want you. But
And then he goes, just take another pill. Bet you will. You rap about it. Yeah, word. Keep it real.
I haven't heard that song in my long, but I fucking used to love that song.
See, this is another reason why I want to do this, because just for the simple fact that I could be home, Julia's still here, and I'm not somewhere working and I don't see her. You know what I mean? Like I want to, bro. I just want to chill. Like,
you're gonna be a good dad, bro. I can see it.
Like, well, but to be honest, sometimes I'm a bad dad sometimes, and like I'm not the best dad, but like I have to try to be the best dad as possible. And yes.
I mean, we're all human. Like we're not all gonna like be perfect and just the way we, I guess, picture it. But as long as we try our best to be that person, or at least, because like there's gonna be flaws within that certain person that we want to be. But as long as we're close enough to the person that we want to be, I think that's what matters.
For real.
All right, look, I want to tell you guys about this thing I heard about Yemen. Like, it's a transition, like a huge transition. So there's this thing that's literally like, it's crazy. So I don't know where, but it's located in Yemen, somewhere like far away where there's no like homes around. There's just like a desert. But it's a big ass hole, a hole where like not even sunlight could reach. Like it's big.
That's how deep it is.
That's how deep it is, right? No one knows what's in the bottom of it. No one has ever like tried to descend from it because it just smells so bad. And the name of it, bro, it's crazy. The name of it is called the Well of Hell.
The Well of Hell.
The Well of Hell, like that's what it translates to.
Yeah.
And apparently, long time ago, that's where they used to like. It's like they called it like the prison of like the jinn, the demons. And the smell that comes from it, like it just smells so bad, like nothing you've smelled ever before. Like
do you think it's like rotten flesh, maybe, or like
I don't know. They couldn't even describe it, but they just said it's so bad.
What is that supposed to be a sign of the world ending?
I don't know, but the thing is that like rain can't even like flood it. Like no matter how much rain drops on it, it like floods. They can't see like inside of it, like on the left, the right. Like I think someone tried to drop something, you can't hear nothing. They're scared to go down, but it's a mystery. Like no one knows why it's there. Like if you search it up, you're gonna see like a picture of it.
What's it called in should we call it in Arabic?
I honestly forgot, but I just remember like Well of Hell because it's easy to like rhyme and remember. Like, but it'll say it like there in English.
Well of
Hell? Well of Hell.
Hi.
Shout out to my cousin Shaib. He told me the story, bro. Like, so we would always.
Is this just a recording?
You could check.
Oh yeah, it is.
There's this thing where like we used to always chill in our grandpa's house, and there's a house close by where like it's been abandoned for years. But the thing is that it never like broke down or nothing, but free. No one like refurbished it or nothing. Like it's just standing there, right?
Yeah.
And apparently there's this kid that was near it, and there's like a thing like everybody was saying that there's a man there that lives inside of it, but like he never comes out. And there was a kid that disappeared one day. Till this day, he was never found. They didn't even know if he's dead or not. But apparently, like, kids just go missing there, like, around that house. So no one ever goes near that house. Like the whole street, like, it's just empty. Like it's like you walk, and then from there, it's, like, cut off. Like, not cut off by anyone, but cut off by the people. And then you look, like, a little ahead, and it's, like, more people on the other side. They don't dare to walk past it.
Wait, it's a house?
It's just like
kids go missing there?
Yeah, it's just like a house there.
What the fuck?
It's like, you know how kids are curious? This is what I think. I think they just like look in the front of it and just boom, just disappeared. But they don't know like what's like how.
Was there ever like any remains of the kids or?
No, they couldn't find nothing.
So they just completely disappeared.
That's it. Like I guess they just think that they're dead, but they like never came back. Like they don't find. No.
Where's the house? Like
it's in Yemen. Like
in Yemen?
Yeah, my grandfather, like near my grandfather's house.
Shit, bro.
That's what my cousin told me. I didn't experience it. I would be in my grandfather's house, but I never heard about that story. But he just told me about it, and I was just like, "Wow, what the hell?"
Damn,
like they never.
You would never know until that's fucking crazy, bro.
Exactly.
That died.
So you want to like call it or?
Yeah, we can end it. I just want to say shout out to our one Patreon. Like we just started the Patreon, and we're gonna start posting. But shout out to our one Patreon. Her name is Chelsea.
Shout out Chelsea.
Shout
out Chelsea. Yes, sir.
Shout out to you. Like your very first one. Like I don't know how. Like, but
or why?
Yeah. Just thank you. We're dead ass gonna. Cholo, I'm trying to speak here, but like we're dead ass gonna post on there and tell anybody that hasn't
join the Patreon.
Join the Patreon. Make sure you join.
Join now.
Like we're dead ass thinking about. Well, not thinking about. We're gonna like if you wanna. Bro.
So this is what's gonna be on the fucking Patreon. We're gonna do Discord chats with you guys. You guys can tell us your scary stories, or if you want to talk to us, you can talk to us. We're gonna do vlogs, or maybe try to do vlogs because it's kind of hard because we're fucking busy.
We're also basically gonna do kind of like a streaming thing. Not really. It's gonna be more like of live reactions, like reacting to videos that are trending now.
Reacting to videos that you guys want us to react to.
Talk about strictly scary stuff, because I know you guys want podcasts with only scary stuff, so we could do like some short episodes talking about
Scary stuff.
only
yeah.
scary stuff, only conspiracies, messed up things, like all that we could talk
Uncensored.
about. Uncensored too. We could like probably show even pictures of like
Yeah, we could definitely.
like you know what I'm saying? A little more like
all the people who like that, who wants to see all the graphic stuff.
Yeah. We could get into that. We could also we're gonna do shout outs. So this is our first ever shout out basically.
Chelsea.
But we're gonna do shout outs in every single episode. Make sure to mention every single Patreon that we have. Also shout out to all the people that bought merch. Like at the top of my head, there's Terrence,
Terrence, Juan,
Caesar from my friends.
Ismael, Jaime, Ryan, Eric, Jordan, Deanne,
Aimin.
Frankie, Aimin,
Mondo, Alexis. Melissa too, my cousin, my brother.
Ita.
Fucking, yeah, and a couple more. I just can't think on top of my head.
I'm trying to think of like I feel like shit is like.
But back on the Patreon thing, yeah. So we're gonna do shout outs, and the main thing that everybody wants to see. I feel like they really want to see this is, cause bro, last time one of our friends, Greg, talked about his experience with ghost hunting. It went crazy. So I feel like you guys want to see the scary shit. You guys love scary shit. So we're going to do actual ghost hunting. Like, we're going to go to, like, actual scary places, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I already got 2 locations. One in Long Island is, like, an abandoned psych ward. Another one is called the Cave of the Devil. That's another one. So it's like, if you guys want us to go there, we're going to do it. But if you guys want to watch it, just join the Patreon and shit.
Oh, yeah. And I think that's it.
Yeah, and also we're gonna get a little more like interact. Like we're gonna interact a little more with you guys, because we feel like we're kind of just like when we post on our Instagram, we're kind of more like just putting the content out there. But I feel like we have to interact a little more with you guys.
That's what Discord is, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like we just want to interact a little more with you guys, and I feel like because before we used to be like, it was so easy to sorry, Cholo. It was so easy to just show everybody like, yo, appreciate you guys, like we love you guys, you know, like we would answer all the DMs, like, but now it's kind of hard to keep up, so we want to make it easier for you guys to like
talk to us
and shit.
We're also gonna try to go live on Instagram. We should have like a date or should it just be random?
No, yeah, that's fire.
So we'll probably have like a date. We'll go live for like a couple, like not even a couple minutes, but like a long time, just to talk to you guys, have Q&As or whatever, just laugh, whatever, and yeah, this
that's about to be lit. I'm enjoying that shit. I'm joining that shit.
Cause like, yo, to be honest, like I said, like we feel like we're not just trying to show content, like we're also trying to like show you guys that we're regular people, like we're not just like the content and stuff, you know. And
we're just trying to make like we're trying to make everything that we put out worth watching, to be honest, cause there's a lot of shit out there that's not really like good quality, or like not even good quality, but just like it's just there, like it's not really like you watch it and you don't want to watch it again.
We just want to put effort. That's it. We're putting as much effort as we can, because we love you guys.
Yeah.
That is.
Yo, Aimin, pull up in the middle so we can do the outro.
That's the thing. Try, Cholo. You better get crushed, boy.
Is he there?
He moved. Oh, shit. You have to move a little closer.
I know. I just don't want the wire.
You're good.
Like this?
Yeah. So that concludes episode 33. Hope you guys enjoyed. Shout out to Chief Aim. Shout out to Aimin again.
Aimin, yeah.
Shout out to Aimin for popping out to episode 33.
Yeah, will you
of course.
That out?
Yeah, I'm gonna beep it out. Of course.
Yeah.
And where can they follow you at, bro?
Or no following for now, but soon.
Okay.
Just
okay,
Aimin
okay,
for now.
okay,
Aimin.
okay.
Aimin. All right.
Okay.
But
all right. And
what?
yeah.
Any last words, bro?
Like I said before, next up, you guys don't want to miss them out. Miss out on them. Messiah and Ricardo, they're next up. I'm calling it out here again. So yeah, make sure you guys buy their Patreon, because it's gonna be worth it. I'm gonna be on the next shout out. I'm getting on that shit, but again, shout out Chelsea, right?
Yeah, shout out Chelsea.
Yeah, shout out Chelsea. And to be honest, yo, I'm tired of working, y'all. I'm trying to that put out good content and make sure like I only focus on this, cause bro, I'm telling you right now, like fucking working OD is kind of draining, and it kind of distracts me from what I actually want to do, which is this. So, guys.
Oh,
please.
and also like we don't really get paid from this shit yet. Like we only get like a couple like cents from each YouTube video, and Instagram doesn't even pay us. Like they should be paying us, bro. Like what the fuck? Like they're slacking on us,
Bro.
They're playing with our money, bro.
Instagram owes us probably over $2,000, bro. I'm being that ass, but for the simple fact that they haven't monetized us, they're obviously we're not making shit. But we're trying to make a living off of this, because that's honestly the end goal. Like I'm being honest, like we're trying to make a living off of this, and you know what I'm saying.
But
like,
at the same time, also give you guys the content that you guys want and
yeah.
worth watching. Like I said.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Both sides are gonna benefit.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. I'm calling it. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. Clown Boy's on top. Watch.
All right. Well, yeah. That concludes again episode 33, and
Sir.
do not let this podcast go unnoticed.
Yes,
Sir.
sir.